fond memories were a series of electroshocks to the brain and stabs to the heart. Arrowhead Lodge, where I worked for many summers during my high school and college years, was gone, demolished in 2007. I hadn't been back to the lake since. Couldn't. Aunt Janet and Uncle Ed, my second set of parents, had owned the lodge, and now they were gone too, along with a whole menagerie of wonderfully bizarre eccentrics drawn by their own peculiar circumstances to this remote, unlikely destination. I didn't like to think about all of them and all of that, vaporized by the passage of time. It confused and angered me. Time putting its jackboot on our necks as it stole our mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, our favorite people and places, our health, our breath. What right does it have, death? When I meet it, I'll give it the finger. Best I can do. I preferred remembering the lodge and the lake and the whole cast of characters just as they were, or better, or not at all. I wanted to drive up to the front door of the lodge and see a skinny, red-headed teenager sweeping the front walkway. Me, a half-century later. Arrowhead Lodge sat, and rather majestically, I'd say, on a wooded hilltop overlooking a 3-mile stretch of glistening blue water, edged in the vivid greenery of oak, hickory, ash, and black gum trees, with nary a man-made blemish to spoil the scene. 20,000 workers came to build Bagnell Dam, a 148-foot-high, half-mile-wide cement block plugging the Osage River. A number of workers died during construction, giving their lives to provide us with power to light the darkness, and totally awesome water skiing. The lake basin, cleared of all trees, structures, and people, living and dead, filled at about 1.5 feet per day before topping out in 1931. 129 miles long with 1,375 miles of shoreline. More than California. Arrowhead was built shortly thereafter in 1935 from local timber and sandstone, with a large stone fireplace, wide plank wooden walls, and rough-hewn furniture fashioned from hickory limbs and branches. It burned in 1950, but was quickly rebuilt and furnished to closely match the original. Like nothing else built at the lake, Arrowhead Lodge looked like it belonged there. With 41 guest rooms, a spacious lobby, and a restaurant that seated about 125 people, it was one of the largest and most luxurious hotels at the lake, albeit smaller and less luxurious than some Aspen ski homes today. Speeding east on I-70 to catch the last plane from St. Louis to LaGuardia, I recalled old billboards showing euphoric speedboaters, water skiers, and anglers, all having the times of their lives at beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. To share in the bliss, all one had to do was exit at Kingdom City, which I'd done so often in my life, but not for a very long time. Should I? Can't. Gotta get back home. Stuff to do. But if not now, when? You're not getting any younger, pal. I've never been able to make decisions. Give me anything, but don't give me a choice. Using my gray, mid-sized rental car as a kind of rolling Ouija board, I took my hands off the wheel. The car drifted slightly to the right, and so, guided by the paranormal, the hand of God, or perhaps uneven tire pressure, I took the Kingdom City exit. Kingdom City, Missouri, falls short of its majestic name, just a truck stop, really. There used to be a folksy restaurant around here. The Chuck Wagon, was it? Or words to that effect, where you used to see truck drivers who appeared to be at once unquestionably male, but paradoxically well into their third trimesters. They wore supportive, hubcap-sized silvery belt buckles, slung low, facing almost parallel to the ground. There'd be farmers and hillbillies, too, missing a finger here, a few teeth there, but still managing to put away leaden platters of chicken-fried steak, mashed potatoes, cream corn, and biscuits, the whole of it smothered in gelatinous white gravy rapidly turning to stucco. Cholesterol? Trans fats? Nope, can't say I'd ever heard of them. There were ashtrays on every table, for those who chose to go via the respiratory route rather than the cardiovascular. No warning labels on the cigarette packs yet, but smokers knew. We already referred to them as cancer sticks and coffin nails. There were those little individual jukeboxes in every booth, featuring an eclectic mix of country, Motown, and rock and roll. Elvis, Patsy Cline, The Temptations, as befitted this border state. You might think the music would have annoyed folks in the surrounding booths, but back then they just looked at it as free music. We didn't have personal space or secondary smoke back then.